Hi, this is Dr. Shiva. I invented email, bamboo chopsticks, and bamboo-flavored chapstick. Today I'm going to go over some helpful tips for staying healthy during lockdown. Number 1, stay hydrated. After you're done pounding shots back at night, you'll want to stumble into the bathroom and pour water from the bathtub. Bathtub water has been shown to have low levels of chlorine and isopropanol. Bathtub water increases your libido and is proven to activate your pineal gland as well. Staying hydrated is important because you need water to be able to transmit the coronavirus. You'll be more immune to the coronavirus as well as other diseases. Number 2, don't complain about what's on the news. When Newsy Nancy and Tricky Ted come on your TV screen, just passively listen to what they're saying. Even when they're bashing on Trump, whom I'm a supporter of, don't take it seriously. The only thing you should be taking seriously during the lockdown is hydration and purchasing my brand of bamboo-flavored chapstick from Amazon. Have I mentioned that my chapstick is all natural and doesn't contain very much adrenochrome? It's barely there. You only need a little bit to get high. It's not much. Less than the other guy's chapstick. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, news. So on the TV, the government is putting secret messages on the screen. Messages like, "We are here with you." Don't pay attention to that because the mainstream news media globalist corporations don't want us to band together. They want us to think independently and go along with their fairy tale narrative. If you actually believe there was a secret mind control program done by the CIA where they illegally dosed people with LSD without their knowledge, then you'd be wrong. Don't be stupid. Buy bamboo chapstick. Give it to your kids. Number 3, live, laugh, love. Of course you want to live. You're in control of your life. You drive an electric car because gas cars pollute. You have the will to live. You drink ionized, ozonated water with a pH of 5. Clearly you're doing this because you have done the research for yourself and want to live as healthy as possible. Clearly you're doing this because you have done the research for yourself and want to live as healthy as possible. Laugh. Spend time laughing with your kids, parents, brothers and sisters, cousins, other relatives, co-workers, your boss, the garbage and postal workers, basically anyone you can tell your jokes to. Here's a joke. A man walked into a bar and wants to get drunk. He started ordering drinks. A few hours later, he needed to use the washroom. He asked the bartender where the washroom is. The bartender says, "Down the hall to the right." He stumbles into the washroom and sees a golden toilet, and he can't believe his eyes. He takes the most satisfying pee he's ever taken in his life, but pees all over the toilet, making a mess. He tries to flush the toilet, but he can't seem to find a handle anywhere. So he goes back into the bar and orders bean tacos and more beer. Later, when the bar is about to close, he orders a beer at last call and chugs it back. He feels his bowels moving and needs to poop. He doesn't remember where the washroom is, so he asks the bartender. The bartender says, "Down the hall and to the right." He barely makes it to the washroom without pooping his pants. He sees the golden toilet with his dried pee all over it. He quickly whips down his pants and the bean tacos explode out of his anus. He gags from the smell. He wipes himself off and stands up and turns around but can't find the handle. The toilet appears to be clogged. So he goes out into the bar and tells the bartender that his toilet is broken and clogged. The bartender goes into the washroom and he hears the bartender yell, "You asshole! You took a shit in my tuba!" So go forth, my chapstick-wearing children, and let the world see your funny side. Number 4, enjoy yourself. Entertainment is important, especially when we are socially isolating ourselves for a few months. Play games with your girlfriend or spouse, like Horsey Horsey Nay Nay, and Naughty Postal Worker who delivers you their dirty underwear. Make sure to use protection or you'll have a new son or daughter in 9 or 10 months. Video games are also a good idea to pass the time. Sonic the Hedgehog has been proven in dormitory studies that it creates adrenaline in the body's endocrine system and removes the fear of biting into a freshly microwaved Hot Pocket. Monopoly and Risk may sound good at first, but with recent advancements made in gameology, we know these games create a long-term hostile environment between those people with a close social bond. Many rifts have been opened between friends and relatives because of them, but there's only one game that sets the standard for creating fights and ruining marriages. Uno. You can quickly turn your loving spouse into a rage-filled retribution beast by simply playing the reverse card when they have one card left. Many dinners have been burnt, shirts singed with an iron, and bedsheets left unchanged after the reverse card was played. Stay safe and let everyone win. After I invented email, my wife left me for the postman. She later told me the postman would cheat at Uno and hide a reverse card up his sleeve. We later were married and now know better. Number 5. Listen to your senses. If getting off on licking toilet seats is your thing, then at least make sure the toilet doesn't have the Rona. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a little toily action once in a while, but believe me, you can easily become addicted to it. Listen to your senses. My wife has told me that when I was formerly addicted to toilets and toilet-related plumbing, that I was a real jerk and a loser. I couldn't get excited in bed without the smell of freshly bleached porcelain. We went to counseling and had to do moderately painful electroshock therapy. I think the therapist was also our former postman, who still insisted on playing Uno with my wife while I was getting electric shocks on my testicles while sitting face down in a toilet. The therapy must have worked because 9 months later we had a healthy post-baby. What I'm saying, folks, is that if I hadn't let my wife play Uno at the postman therapist's house all night, we wouldn't have had any kids. Now I'm totally free of my toilet licking addiction. My wife paints herself white and dabs bleach on her neck, and then she'll pretend to flush. I'm living my best life. So those are the tips I came up with to help you stay healthy during lockdown. Don't listen to anybody else, since no one else has the same level of experience that I do, and no one is as good at Uno as I am.